Have you ever caught yourself just drifting through life, feeling more like a spectator than the main character? I felt exactly like that until studying Isagi Yoichi from Blue Lock taught me how to finally step up and take charge of my own story, using an idea called Protagonism. So in this video, I'm going to show you the simple, powerful 3-step path Isagi took, helping you move from spectator to the hero who truly masters their own journey. Now, before you can step into the starring role of your own life, you first need to clearly understand what protagonism actually means and why it's the key to unlocking your full potential. See, in the world of Blue Lock, Isagi defines protagonism as the idea that each player must see themselves as the central character in their own story. It's about fully owning your path, taking responsibility for your growth, and actively shaping your future, rather than just passively waiting for opportunities to come to you. Throughout the series, players in Blue Lock are constantly encouraged to make conscious choices that align directly with their goals and ambitions, rather than waiting for external validation or some type of direction. This mindset is their ego, not arrogance, but the powerful driving force behind every action that they take. Take Yukimiya and Baro for some extreme examples. Two players who are so committed to their ideals that they're willing to risk everything, even failure, to stay true to their vision. On the other hand, players like Isagi embody protagonism by adapting and evolving, becoming whoever they need to be to propel their story forward. While these approaches are different, they both clearly illustrate protagonism in action. A relentless commitment to owning your journey and shaping your future on your own terms. Throughout the rest of this video, I'll show you exactly how to apply protagonism in your life through 3 powerful stages. First, you'll learn to embrace uncertainty and harness your ego to fuel your growth. Next, you'll see how challenges and competition can help you discover your true identity and hidden capabilities. And then finally, you'll discover how to realize your purpose and create meaningful impact, not just for yourself, but for everyone around you. By mastering these 3 stages, you'll finally step into the role you're meant to play, the protagonist of your own story. To start things off, let me show you why embracing uncertainty is the jumpstart you need for your growth. Now, the first stage of protagonism is all about embracing uncertainty and harnessing your ego. And if you don't master this, you'll stay stuck as a side character forever. And this was a very dilemma our favorite egoists struggle with. See, when Isagi first enters Blue Lock, he's completely unsure of himself. He's always been taught that football is purely a team sport and that he's just one small piece of a bigger puzzle. But suddenly he's thrown into an environment that demands the exact opposite: ruthless individual ambition. Like many of us at the start of our own transformations, he's conflicted about who he is and what he wants, and even what success truly means to him. But here's where it gets really interesting. Isagi begins to embrace his ego, not arrogantly, but confidently. He stops apologizing for wanting greatness and instead uses his ambition to fuel his growth. And little by little, Isagi evolves from being ranked the 2nd worst player in Blue Lock to one of the best. And it all happens because he finally understands that having a strong ego doesn't mean being selfish. It means confidently believing in yourself and your goals, especially when no one else does. The real turning point is when Isagi stops hesitating and fully commits to his ambition of becoming the world's best striker. By confronting his initial self-doubt and embracing the uncertainty of his new path, he transforms his biggest weakness into his greatest strength. So, how can we turn our uncertainty into growth just like Isagi? Well, first, you need to accept uncertainty as your starting point. Stop waiting until you feel ready or have all of the answers. Understand that uncertainty isn't a weakness, it's your greatest opportunity for your growth. Next, build some genuine confidence in yourself. This doesn't mean arrogance or stepping on others. It means honestly believing in your own potential. Right now, I want you to write down 3 ambitions that you've hesitated to pursue because you worry that you weren't good enough. And third, I want you to assert yourself daily. Begin making decisions based on your ambitions, not just the expectations of others. It could be as small as speaking a little more confidently in meetings or as big and as boldly as changing career paths. Isagi's story proves that embracing uncertainty and confidently pursuing your ambitions are the keys to transforming your challenges into your opportunities. Mastering these elements will make your journey more fulfilling, exciting, and successful. But embracing your ego is just a start. Next, I'll show you exactly how to use competition and challenges to uncover who you truly are and what you're capable of achieving. Now, the second stage is where most people honestly get stuck. They run from challenges instead of using them to uncover who they truly are and what they're capable of. But that's not the case for Isagi. Every time he faces stronger opponents, he doesn't try to simply overpower them. Instead, he adapts by carefully studying their strengths and integrating them into his own skill set. For example, when he battles Rin, he learns the importance of positioning and luck, the ability to consistently place himself exactly where opportunities appear. And from Kaiser, Isagi masters metavision, a heightened awareness allowing him to read the field clearly and anticipate moves before they even happen. But here's what's really fascinating. These intense rivalries don't crush Isagi. They become the catalyst for his greatest breakthroughs. Each challenge forces him to discover new aspects of himself, revealing strengths and potential he never even knew existed in the first place. The pressure of competition doesn't just sharpen his football skills, it clarifies who he truly is and what he deeply values. This is the essence of discovering your identity through challenges. Isagi realizes external pressure and competition aren't obstacles. They're essential tools that clarify his purpose and unlock his hidden potential. So, how can we discover our own identity through these challenges? Well, first, seek out your rivals. Find people slightly ahead of you in your field, and instead of avoiding them, study their strengths and use them as motivation to level up your own skills. Next, embrace adaptability. Every setback or challenge is a lesson waiting to be learned. Ask yourself clearly, what can I learn from this situation? And how can I use this lesson to improve my approach for next time? And third, reframe the competition. Stop seeing other people's success as a threat to your own. Instead, view their achievements as proof of what's possible and as a roadmap to your own growth and success. Isagi's journey proves that adaptability and resilience aren't just about overcoming obstacles, they're about discovering who you truly are. By embracing challenges as opportunities, you refine your skills, clarify your purpose, and unlock your true potential. Now that you know how to use challenges to discover who you really are, let me show you the final stage, how to identify your true purpose and create a lasting impact. The final stage of protagonism is where everything clicks into place. It's about discovering your purpose and creating meaningful impact, not just for yourself, but for everyone around you. And this is where Isagi's growth honestly explodes. He reaches a level where he is no longer just improving himself, he actively awakens potential in his teammates and opposition alike. The players around him begin recognizing that Isagi's presence pushes them to either evolve alongside him or to fall behind and, in Blue Lock terms, be devoured. But here's the key. Isagi learns that if he wants to achieve the goal that he's striving for, he needs to look beyond just himself in order to achieve it. He puts it as selling his soul for victory, meaning he's willing to do whatever it takes to achieve total victory, logically and strategically using every resource and teammate available. At this point, it's not just about being selfish, it's being purposeful. Isagi understands that by overlapping more than one person's idea of protagonism, you can create something that is bigger and more lasting than just your individual achievement. It's not about being the lone wolf hero, it's about inspiring collaboration while staying true to your own mission. So, how can you create your purpose and impact? First, define your greater goal. Clearly ask yourself, what impact do I want to create beyond my personal success? Write this down and then use it as a compass for all of your decisions going forward. Next, inspire collaboration. Instead of trying to go it alone, actively look for ways to bring out the best in others around you. This is going to multiply your effectiveness and hopefully expand your influence. And third, I want you to think about your legacy. Make decisions based on creating meaningful, lasting change rather than just some immediate gratification. Regularly ask yourself, how does this decision serve the bigger picture that I'm striving for? By following Isagi's example, you can move beyond personal achievement to create an impact that resonates deeply with others and leaves a lasting legacy. Now, Isagi's journey in Blue Lock perfectly illustrates this idea of protagonism. His growth from an uncertain player into someone who influences and inspires others shows us the incredible power of stepping up and becoming the hero of your own life. But you can't even become the hero of your life if you're unclear about who you really are and what truly matters to you. So click on this next video where I'll show you why discovering who you are is the essential first step to unlocking your potential and creating a life genuinely worth living.